Zane Clodfelter of EvansvilleOtters.com here with our radio analyst Bill McKeon for another off-season one-on-one. And Bill, how's the off-season going for you?
It's going great. I just can't wait until the season opens and we're back in full swing.
I know you and your lovely wife just celebrated a milestone anniversary. Congratulations.
Thank you. 60 years, all because of this ball field and the old Evansville Braves, and 60 years ago. But anyway, we're happy to be back, and I'm happy to be here.
And I know you played baseball, as you mentioned, for the Braves here in Evansville, and you played with your wife's brother, correct?
That's right. He was the left fielder, and I played here in 1956 and 1957. And Joe was here in 55 and 56. And we just loved this ballpark.
And then coming off of a Frontier League championship last year, I know you had to be excited. What are some of your, just a couple of favorite memories from last season's run?
Well, I'll tell you what, one of the things I always enjoyed was our catcher. And he couldn't hit a ball 250 feet. And one day we were outside and I said to him, I'll tell you what, if you ever hit one out of this ballpark, I'll just jump and enjoy it. You look up after you cross home plate, you look up in that window and you'll see me just screaming and yelling and cheering you on. And lo and behold, if he didn't do it. And
talking about Julio Rodriguez against Joliet, right?
Yes, that's right. And of course, he was a pretty good hitter. The one thing he did, he put the ball to play all the time. He didn't have that much power. But toward the end of the year, he did. He started exhibiting a little more power than he did during the year, which again was what the club needed.
And then what do you expect out of this season? A lot of familiar faces are back. You know, Andy McCauley is back for yet another season.
Right, but I don't expect our MVP to have the year that he had last year. I mean, he was...
Talking about Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. And of course, I always appreciate his mother and father, and I wish you could send them this because she made the most beautiful apple pies that he used to bring, and I enjoyed them. But anyway, Josh was an exceptional player. It was hustle. It reminds me of like a Pete Rose type player. He hustled. He gave his best. No matter if he had a broken leg, I think he'd still be playing with a crutch. That's the type of player he was. And I don't expect him to have the same type of year, but I do expect him to have a good year because he's a heck of a good ball player.
Finally, if there's somebody in the area who has yet to go to Bosse Field, and we know that's a crazy thought,
right,
what would you tell them to why they should come out and catch an Otters game here in 2017?
Well, there's an awful lot of baseball people here in Evansville and Vandenberg County or the Tri-State. They spend many dollars going to either Chicago to watch the Cubs or St. Louis to watch the Cardinals. And that entails, the traveling, the parking, the expensive tickets that may be $30, $40, $50. You can do the same thing here in Bosse Field for $5 or $6 or $10. You can get yourself a good beer or a soda, hot dog. But more importantly, you could see young kids playing their hearts out, people that love baseball, and they're here. And you couldn't. For the small amount of money that you will pay to see this Evansville Otters, you're going to get your money's worth.
All right. Thank you so much, Bill, for stopping by. Talk to you soon.
Thank you, and I'm looking forward to it.